world. So real quick, I'm gonna open up the chat. If you guys are ready for the number 7 cryptocurrency educator in the world, put a 7 in the chat box if you guys are ready for this, okay? I'll turn it off if any spammers show up, but if there's any spammers, I'm gonna kick them out and I'll just pause the chat for the rest of the call because I don't want no problems. But do not click on any links. Now, let's pass it off to this educator. So, Curt Kobane is somebody that I have an incredible amount of love for. I've traveled all over the world with Curt. I've had a chance to build a close relationship with Curt over the years. And, when I first met Curt, he was someone who was very, very humble and he's still humble to this day, but just someone willing to give, willing to go above and beyond to, teach you his strategies, teach you his ways. Like he was that kind of guy that, he'll tell you everything, he'll tell you everything he's learning. He'll guide you through the process. He'll sit down and help you set up a crypto portfolio. He'll sit down and let you know, hey, look, this is how you should do it. This is what you need to be doing right now. And that's what he did for people like me. He put me in position. I've been able to become a successful crypto investor because of Curt. He guided me through the simple, basic processes of how to become a 6-7 figure, crypto investor. He's taught me all about NFTs, the Web3 space, staking. Like the reason why I have the knowledge that I have today in the crypto space is because of this person right here that is on this call. And like I said, he's the number 7 cryptocurrency educator, has traveled the world to over 20 different countries teaching people about this. Okay, he's one of the most sought out speakers in the world for people when want to learn about Web3. And he's on this call today, guys. He gave us 20 minutes of his time to jump on this call. So trust me when I tell you, get that pen and paper ready because he's here today. So without further ado, let me step out of the way of greatness and let me pass it off to my brother, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Curt Kobane. Put some fire emojis in the chat box and let me pass it off to you, my brother. Thank you so much for taking the time to jump on this call today, bro. I'm always grateful for you. Give the family what they need to hear, bro. Everybody wants to know what's going on in crypto right now. I want you to tell us everything, bro. Give us the sauce. Help us change our lives in 2024, bro. It's day 3. Close it out with a bang, bro. I'm going to give it to you. I'm not going to say anything anymore. Let's go, bro.
Okay, listen. Nano already knows about to pop off, so that's why he laughing. That's why he laughing. That's why y'all know, Baby D. That's why y'all laughing. So listen, Nano knows every time he gets me on a call, it's about to go down. Like we about to have a whole experience. So anybody who's on this call, y'all know I got a rule. If we do the call together, y'all gotta cut y'all cameras on. I need to see how y'all looking out here. It can't be just the Kobane show. Like I don't like all that. I want to see faces. I want to see, there it is. What's going on, Hernan? What's going on, Joya? I see you. What's going on, Angelina? Hey, what's going on, Jacob? We got Selena in the building. All right, we got connecting audio. I don't know if that's what your mom named you, but I hope not. What's going on, Chase? What's going on, Alex? Hey, what's good? What's good? We got Karina in the building. Forex Goddess checking in. I see you, Malik. Let's go. We got CC in the house. All right. Let me see. We got Zion in the building. What's going on, Aisha? I love it. Let me go to the second page, man. Y'all know I got to come here and check on my. I'm here looking like a bank commercial on the second page. All the ladies that got their hair all laid up. I see them edges, ladies. Let's go. All right, let me go ahead and get back to it. I ain't about to get y'all hyped up. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all my disclaimer. All right, I'm about to blow your mind. Okay, so I want to get this out the way. I'm not responsible for nobody's lace fronts. I'm not responsible for none of y'all with these little like Trump with the windstorm toupees. Because when I blow your mind, I don't want to hear it. I don't want no invoices. I don't want none of that. All right, because it's about to happen. All right. See, Risky already know. That's why he laughed. He's like, here we go. He about to do that thing he be doing. All right. So let me go ahead and dive right into this. What's going on, Hobson? I see you, bro. All right, let's get it. Let me see here. Let's share our screen. All right, family, listen. I need to make sure I'm setting the tone here, and I want to be very transparent about what we're doing here. Today's call is for a lot of people that have been praying for an opportunity, hoping for an opportunity, wanting to see some results, right? Wanting to see something that you can actually share, not just with your loved ones, but your community, your neighbor, your coworker. Because the thing is this: if COVID didn't teach us anything, it showed us that these jobs are not very dependable, right? Can I get a 333 in the chat if we all in agreement that these jobs, listen, these jobs ain't loyal. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I really want you guys to know, like, when you understand what's going on in the markets, and shout out to Evan for popping on, man. Listen, Evan is one of my bros from back in the day. When I did my first speaking engagement with IM, me and Evan were sitting in the front row, and he was like calming me down. And I'm like, wait, bro, you can't be calming me down. You about to go up there too. I need to be calming you down. It was a whole vibe, man. But he's always been like one of the most chill, calm dudes. So don't take his like chill demeanor as like he can't turn up. Like on the charts, I'm telling you, he's a 11 and the knob only go to 10. Like, dude is a beast. He ain't number one on the website for no reason. All right. So just know, ladies and gentlemen, that what I'm about to share with you guys today has the potential to change your life. It has the potential to take you to a different level. And some of you guys are on this call right now because you understand crypto is one of those vehicles that has unlimited income potential once you get into this space and you're open-minded enough to follow certain rules. Okay? Because I got to be very clear. You cannot come in here treating this bad boy like it's a casino. All right, Ray? I see you. I know you be shooting dice after school. I don't want to have no problems with you on the charts. All right. So I really want you guys to really come into this space and understand that this is really all about the proper mindset and the proper approach. All right. If we can stay on those levels together, listen, they don't want us on these calls having these kind of conversations. They want me to tell you, sign up for college. I'm not doing that on this call. Okay. If you like school, go to school. Go to school. But I'm telling you, there's something different. All right. So you can tell your mama, but don't tell nobody else. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to dive into this website. This first website that I'm going to show you guys is CoinGecko.com. We're going to utilize this website for research purposes, but I really want to just kind of talk about a few projects. And if it's fair, at the end of the call, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop a coin or two for y'all so we can kind of be on the same page. All right. You know, I ain't gonna leave y'all here without no sauce. I got to come in here and salt bay y'all a little bit with some sauce. All right. Some of y'all on here like I just came for the coin, Kurt. Just get to that part so I can go finish making my sandwich. I feel like that's what most of y'all over here doing right now. Like y'all really don't hear when you hear nothing I'm talking about. All right, so understanding the cryptocurrency space. Number one, this is not like any other time to be in crypto. I want to stress this before I get into anything. Back in the day, when you would talk about crypto, folks do that whole Homer Simpson thing to you. Like, oh, you like Bitcoin? You're like, yeah, I was going to tell you guys about this. Like, folks don't want to hear about Bitcoin back in the day. Now, they jumping out of garbage cans like Oscar the Grouch. Everybody wants to know about crypto because why? The banks are getting involved now. The hedge funds are getting involved now. All these big entities are getting involved now. Governments are getting involved now. I need to be very transparent with you guys. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised. I don't know if anybody on this call had to get it out of the mud. Raise your hand because I know we ain't got the chat on right now. If you had to get it out the mud. If nobody came and you don't have a rich mommy and daddy out in Coconut Grove, okay, I just want to make sure I'm talking to the right folks because some folks, you know, they sitting up with the Richie Rich spoon in their mouth. I ain't really kicking it to you right now. I'm talking to my cousins that had to get out here and make it pop. Now, moving forward in this call, you will be taking notes. All right. You will be coming in here and taking notes on some of this stuff. Now, number one, Bitcoin. Let's start here. The name of the game is accumulating BTC. If you haven't noticed, Bitcoin has jumped up to $60,000. All right. Golf clap. Very good, Bitcoin. Proud of you. Great job. We're all excited. But here's the thing. Here's the deal with this. These big entities that just showed up, if you don't know what's happening with Bitcoin and why it's running so hot, there's a big company called BlackRock, right? They have trillions of dollars under asset management. And essentially what happened is the government went ahead and approved this thing called an ETF, an exchange traded fund. That simply means that big companies like BlackRock and Fidelity and Charles Schwab and JP Morgan, they all want to hold Bitcoin for their customers, but they have to actually come in and buy the Bitcoin. We got artists in the chat, right? You have to actually buy the Bitcoin. Okay. So knowing what we know, you can't come in here and start getting crypto and not actually having the asset now. So now the demand for Bitcoin is going higher and higher and higher. And essentially we're seeing a lot more people come in and try to take advantage of this situation. Prime example, we got people in the chat spamming links. Ooh, come take my trade. I want to blow your account for you. Don't worry about all of that. We're going to stay focused on what we got going on these charts and on the screen. Because if this isn't a wink in the right direction, these people come out of left field the moment the market starts to move up. Are we all in agreement? Nobody was trying to scam nobody on crypto. And now the market's booming. Hey, how's your portfolio? Like they coming out of left field. So I need you guys to really know it's going to get worse. But a part of what we want to do is we want to make sure that you guys are on the right loop with us. So now moving forward, when we have the calls, we're on the Go Live sessions. Evan was showing you guys the website. Myself, Mike Sotero, Nick Gomez, right? The XRP Whisperer himself. we're going to make sure that you guys have all the tools and you can navigate this space much more efficiently. And you don't got to worry about these scammers hitting you in the chat, telling you to take my signal. Like, that's the biggest red flag in the history of red flags. So knowing what we know, we let that stuff fall by the wayside. We stay focused on the big moves. Bitcoin having all this demand attached to it is just the beginner. But I want to back up and I want to show you this chart real quick. This chart right here, this is the BLX chart. All right. BLX trading view, right? Brave New Coin liquid index. If you're looking to get this chart, you can go ahead and grab that and add it to your trading view trading list. What you see right here is a history of Bitcoin, cycle after cycle after cycle. If you notice something very familiar about these cycles, Bitcoin has certain phases attached to it. All right. We have our drop-off phase, our consolidation phase, our growth phase, and then we have this last little bit of accumulation, right? So we got drop-off, consolidation, growth, accumulation. This yellow line is the halving. Every time we have a halving, the amount of Bitcoin that comes into existence gets cut in half. All right. So in the beginning, there were 50 Bitcoin being printed out to the Bitcoin miners every 10 minutes. After this yellow line, it went from 50 Bitcoin to 25 Bitcoin. Now, some of you guys are probably saying, well, Curt, that don't make no sense. If it went from 50 Bitcoin to 25 Bitcoin and I was a Bitcoin miner, I would stop mining Bitcoin. I'm getting less Bitcoin for doing the same amount of work. Where's the gain in that? Essentially, supply and demand kicks in, right? Anybody know about supply and demand? Back in the day, if you tried to buy a PlayStation or Xbox, they was taxing because the bad boys were in few supply, right? Small supply with a strong demand equals price going higher. This is why after every halving, you see price make a magical move to the upside. What do we got over here again, right? Drop off, consolidation, growth, and then we got the big jump to the upside, right? We got accumulation. After the yellow line with the halving, price jumps to the upside again. Same thing again. What do you see? Drop off, consolidation, growth, accumulation. We got the halving. Right after that, price runs to the upside all over again, right? So you see after these 4 stages, then the halving, we usually get a raise in price. I just want to do this in front of you guys. We had the drop off, the consolidation, the growth, and wait a minute. We haven't even got to the halving yet. Now, some of you guys in this chat are probably thinking, oh no, I'm too late to crypto. It's already $60,000, Curtis. I don't have that kind of money laying around. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not about coming into this market having a full $60,000 to buy Bitcoin. There's something inside the cryptocurrency market called alts, right? They're altcoins. When you think about altcoins, these are just any coin that's not Bitcoin. A lot of these alternative coins like Ethereum, Binance, Solana, XRP, Cardano, right? We're going to skip over anything that has an animal attached to it. You want to make sure that you guys are coming into this space and navigating these altcoins properly, because guess what? They move faster than Bitcoin. Okay. So when Bitcoin's making a run from 60,000 to 120,000, yeah, Bitcoin will essentially double at that point. But every other coin that's inside the market will probably 10x, 5x, 4x, some of them 20x, 30x, right? People are so attracted to what Bitcoin's doing right now. And the name of the game inside of what we're teaching you guys is you can come into this space, you can start learning about Bitcoin and what the premise behind it is, the scarcity behind it, knowing there's only going to be 21 million crypto or Bitcoin in cryptocurrency. And now you start seeing these other coins in the cryptocurrency space. And you're thinking to yourself, if I could learn about these other coins before everybody else gets excited about them, I could see massive gain. Oh man, if there was only people that could plug me in to that information before everybody else got it. Listen, Nano, do me a favor, bro, for like 2 seconds. I just want to see something in the chat, because there's people on this call right now that don't know what we do here. We're almost got 500 people on the call. Just for a second, I want you to undo the, free up the chat. If you've been inside of an IM for an extended period of time, have you seen gains from what's happened inside of this space with us? Go ahead and just drop a 444 in the chat. All right. You guys about to break my computer. There's so much stuff going on right now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. Even the spammers are excited. Even the spammers are excited, right? I love the enthusiasm, spammers. I love the enthusiasm, all right? But honestly, I wanted people on the outside to know what we got going on here. Let me stop sharing and grab my share again. There we go. You guys almost broke my computer doing all of that stuff. All right. So knowing what we know right now, guys, it really does just boil down to coming into this space, being teachable, being coachable, and allowing us to walk you guys through step by step what to look at, right? So we've just established Bitcoin has cycles. Is anybody nervous after seeing all of these cycles play out time after time? 1, 2, 3, 4, big move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, big move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're on the edge of another big move. But here's my question: was this big company called BlackRock ever in the market before this bull run? No. So that's trillions of dollars ready to flow in. Were any of the other banks allowed to come in? No, they were not. Now that the government's already given them the okay, it essentially just gave the rest of the world the okay. Because when the US says it's time to move, guess what everybody else does? They dance to the same old two-step. So now we know that the rest of the world's looking at this asset saying, I might want a piece of that. I need to let you guys in on a little bit of a secret. The financial system that we have right now, some of y'all might not know it. It's broke. It don't really work. So they need something new. And last time I checked, the banks aren't that fast to keep up with where technology's going. Anybody seen that new Apple eyepiece? I don't even know what I can't even afford that. Anyway, understand, all right, that we're gonna see a lot of change, and they're gonna have to use crypto. This is why the banks are so in a hurry to hurry up and get it. Don't tell nobody, but tell your mama. So when you know what's happening, you have an inside track. Now, I want to be one of your best friends in this space. I want to teach you how to navigate altcoins. I want to show you how to take advantage of what's coming in the next few days, weeks, and months. All right. There's this magical thing called the United States Fed. All right. And they are in control of how the money is valued when it comes to inflation and deflation and things of that nature. And there's this guy named Jerome Powell that runs the Fed. He's going to have a meeting next month, and he's going to talk about some of the things that's going to happen with the US dollar really soon. And when he does that, it's going to affect the market. It's going to affect the charts. It's going to give us an opportunity to come into this space and start taking advantage of things. And I've been noticing that a lot of people don't pay attention to what's happening in the charts. And they don't pay attention to what's happening in the news, and they don't tie them together, right? But when you're a part of this community, you're a part of this company, you have all these people that do this day in and day out, right? Evan wakes up and eats, sleeps, and breathes this, right? Myself, Nick Gomez, right? Mike Sotero, we sit down and look at the charts every single day. We're researching projects every single day. On the 20th of March, you're going to see this thing right here, FOMC, happen. When the Fed starts talking about what's going on with the money, you need to be paying attention. I don't care if LeBron James is doing his last dunk contest and everybody, I don't care about none of that. This is more important than any of that other stuff they try to get you to watch. Okay? Because what's happening right now is the world is transitioning from an old financial system to a new financial system. And if you don't pay attention to it, you're going to be on the wrong side of history. Is it starting to click for everybody here? Okay. This for me, it doesn't feel like it's a choice anymore. It's more mandatory than anything else. Because if I don't do this, I'm going to be playing catch up, if not for the rest of my life, my children's lives. And I don't want to play them games with myself and with my future and my legacy. Because a lot of us realize we're here for the reason. We're here to be the one that saves our family. Like, raise your hand if you're like the crazy one in the family. Everybody looks at this. Oh, you want to be rich? You want to be well? Oh, look at him. He wants to be wealthy, right? You're that person in the family. You're the one that they're always going to try to act like, we always knew you were going to be great. We always knew you was going to make. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all listen. I love the fact that we can all be on this call and be on the exact same page, knowing that what's coming is going to be game changer. And I want you guys to be so ahead of the curve. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to bag up a little bit, and I'm going to share these projects with you, and I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way because I want my bro Nano to come in. And the thing is, I'm going a little rapid fire because I can't really like slow down and give you guys all the information like in a coherent movement. I got to give you guys all of this in a fast manner, because when you come onto the classes, I can answer your questions, a little bit more, individual attention, and start getting you guys plugged in the right way, set you up with the right emails for security, the right websites for security, making sure you guys have all the tools you need to keep your coins and your portfolio safe. But now is the time you want to start paying attention and getting involved with certain projects that can potentially outpace Bitcoin. Now, one of the projects I want you guys to look into is this project right here. Yup. Energy Web Token. All right. For me, EWT is a really, really cool project because we've done research on this, and this project has a ton of partnerships. And quiet as it's kept, Warren Buffett has invested in this coin. Not directly, but indirectly. If you don't believe me, you can Google everything I'm about to tell you. Warren Buffett owns a company called NV Energy, Nevada Energy, right? NV Energy is a scenario where they actually allow you to sell your excess solar energy to the rest of the grid, right? So now you have an opportunity to come in and say, hey, I have solar panels, I have excess of energy. You can sell your excess energy back to the grid, right? And now you're going to earn a profit through Energy Web. They have a ton of partnerships all over the globe, right? They got them working in America. They got them working in the UK. They got them working over in South America, right? So right now, anywhere where there's a ton of potential on solar, NV Energy and Energy Web Token have been working together, right? This is where I want you guys to start really getting ahead of the curve. There's another project I'm about to put you guys on right quick. And this is the one that probably is going to annoy you guys. I literally have been screaming about this project. I've been screaming about this project for like 3 years. Nobody wanted to listen to me. I ran all the way to Spain. I ran all the way to Poland. I went all the way to Germany. I went all the way to Portugal. Shout out to my Portugal family. I love Portugal. All right. I went all over the place and I kept screaming, render is going to be a big deal. Render is going to be a big deal. Why is render going to be a big deal? Render wants to utilize GPU power to help people actually expand these different AI and server farm potential markets and give the power back to the people. All right. So you have an opportunity to come into this space and say, hey, I'm going to come in, I'm going to get involved with Render. And now Render also is working very closely with a cell phone company. Now, I'm not a big fan of the cell phone company, but I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a clue here, which one it might be. All right. It's not this one. It's not that one. Okay. But it might be another one. I don't know if you guys are liking certain fruits. All right. Anyway, knowing which company this project is working with, that company just released a new what? VR headset, and they're going to be building out metaverses, and they're going to be needing some places to store things. Instead of buying up a bunch of server farms, they may be looking to utilize Render and allowing people to benefit the network as well. A network built by people for people, right? If you haven't seen the movie Ready Player One, I strongly suggest you watch that movie because that's pretty much where everything's headed. And every time you see something that looks like a potential advertisement opportunity or a e-commerce this is the part for me where when people start coming in and trying to do disrespectful stuff, it lets you know you're doing something right. Listen, the devil always on. The devil will never stop working. So that means we got to work overtime, family. And for me, it's all it is just a challenge because I know when you're doing something good, the devil be busy. He coming in like, I got to get in here. It's too much blessing being poured out right now. All right. But listen, family, all we do is keep staying focused. We know we here for. Notice what I told you guys. They want you guys what? Distracted. Are you paying attention to how the energy around the universe is showing you something? It's teaching you something right now. We on here talking about changing each other's lives, breaking generational curses. And here come the devil trying to distract you guys and get your attention caught up on something you ain't got no business thinking about at this moment. Are you picking up on how diligent they working to stop your blessing from flowing? I need y'all to feel that a little bit. Because if you miss the message, they win anyway. All right. I just want y'all to pick up on some of y'all are meant to be on this call for a reason, not just for this season. All right. We doing big things over here, and we want to position you guys to win and be able to benefit your family, not just you, because I realized something. The language of the universe is gratitude. If you can move in gratitude, be excited about helping others, be excited about being a servant leader, leaning into the responsibilities of what a leader is, standing on purpose, not standing up like I'm on purpose, standing on purpose. All right. Listen, they can come in here and do something they ain't got no business doing. No, fam. You're not winning. You're not winning. Like I said, they ain't got nothing better to do, fam. So listen, I want you guys to know we're in a position right now to win. I'm telling you, the devil don't take no days off, man. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it back to my bro Nano, because I know right now it's just they gonna keep trying to fight to distract us, y'all. That's all this stuff is. Let me see here. This I'm telling y'all, fam. This is nothing but devil work. Nothing but devil work trying to come in and distract the message. Every time. And I've seen it before, man. Like, if we wasn't talking about nothing legitimate, they wouldn't have nothing to do over here.
You host now?
We good? All right, bet it up, fam. All right, so we got 2 coins so far. I gave you guys EWT. I gave you guys render. I'm gonna give you guys one more right here. All right. This one here is a project that is allowing people to actually build out a Internet of Things network. All right. This one here was on Ethereum's network. They left. They went to Solana right now. Solana has been booming. This project right here is going to allow a lot of people to come in and start building out these networks. Now, have you guys seen those little scooters that are like out in the world? People are riding the little scooters around and stuff, right? This network allows you to actually go ahead and help that network expand. And every time a scooter drives past your home, it actually goes ahead and pings your network, and you earn a profit from that, right? You earn a small amount of the coin over and over and over inside of that. So for me, I thought that was dope because I'm like, man, it allows you to come in and actually benefit and start to actually see a lot of these networks getting built out and expanded. And now if you're savvy, you can put these little rigs all over your network, your neighborhood, your city, and now you got a whole network that's paying you, and you're inadvertently benefiting from these scooters that are pretty much taking over every downtown metropolitan area in America at this point. Everywhere I go, I see them scooters nonstop. And I'm like, man, I wish I thought about them scooters. You don't even have to be the one to think about it. Now you can just benefit from the network, right? So it's a win-win for everybody. All right. So let's see here. Let me go ahead and get you guys together with this last bit of information real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap up, bro. So knowing what we know, seeing all of these different cycles happen in the market, and we're at this point right now where every time we had the end of this purple cycle, the market took off. The end of the purple cycle, the market took off. The end of the purple cycle, the market took off. Where are we at right now? At the beginning of this purple cycle. And I keep telling you guys, like, please don't get caught up in the media. Please don't get caught up in all of the scammers. Please don't get caught up in all the distractions. Like, I've been screaming this on my Go Live session and telling you guys, like, there's going to be nothing but distractions this year. Nothing but distractions. Like, and when I tell you, it almost feels spiritual how intentional the distractions are coming. Because it's like every time you look up, there's something trying to take your eyes off of what you should be looking at. There's something trying to tell you, hey, don't pay attention to this, pay attention to this, right? Like, I noticed one of my boys, I love this dude to death. His name is Tyrone Foster. It's my bro. Tyrone travels all around the world, but I noticed he doesn't miss sessions. I noticed he doesn't miss events. I noticed that he's always in his daughter's life. I noticed that bro stays focused on the things that matter to him and leading by example, right? Same thing with my bro Nano. Nano, I don't even think Nano owns a bed at this point. Like, he's always outside, traveling, helping people, doing Zoom calls nonstop, working. I'm like, bro, like, there's this beautiful invention called a nap. You're gonna love it. You got to try naps, bro. Like, I don't think he sleeps, but he's a testament to the calling on his life. He knows that what we're doing has the potential to change your life if you're willing to lock in and you're willing to change your mindset towards wealth, change your mindset towards your work ethic, change your mindset towards helping people, change your mindset towards actually benefiting the people in this community right now, guys. I really want you guys to know, like, where we're going right now with this company is about to be next level stuff. All right. And I really want you guys to get to a place right now where you start seeing the benefits because you're becoming a servant leader, right? Is anybody on this call trying to go chairman? Just let me know if you're trying. Just raise your hand if you're trying to go chairman. Okay. The thing about going chairman, and I realize this, is it's all about being who can be a better giver than anybody else in this chat, right? Who can give of themselves and consistently know that this is bigger than me having a great portfolio. This is bigger than me having a 6-figure trading account. This is you saying, hey, I'm here to make sure that somebody else's family benefits from my knowledge. I'm here to make sure that somebody else in this community is going to be uplifted because of my presence. All right. And to really keep it simple, I told you guys earlier, the language of the universe is gratitude. All right. You got to do everything from a grateful place. And the currency of the universe is giving. If you're not getting enough, it's because you're not giving enough. The universe is nothing but a mirror. If you're saying, "Ooh, gimme," the universe is saying, gimme, right? And if you're saying, "How can I help you? How can I help you? How can I help you?" Guess what the universe is saying? How can I help you? How can I help you? How can I help you? The more of a servant leader you become, the more the universe puts you in a position to win. You help enough people get what they want, you can have whatever you want. And the weird thing about it is, once you start helping people, you realize how much you didn't really want in the first place. You really find most of your joy in just being a servant leader, man. Like, I tell people all the time, This is probably one of the most lit things I've ever done in my life. And I know for the rest of my life, I'll more than likely be a teacher. I'll more than likely be an educator. I'll more than likely be in a position to help uplift others, right? What's going on, Dr. Hill? I see you, fam. I always want to make sure that I can put everybody that I know in a position to win. I got my sister Natasha on here. I got JJ in the building. I got Alex and I got the whole, I see Tyrone in the, hey, what's good, brother? Don't get me nerding out of here. You ain't got to flex on me, man. I ain't been to the gym in a couple of days. All right. But I want to make sure that you guys know, like, everything we do here in this company is from a standpoint of love. Everything we do here in this company is from allowing us to give you the information and seeing you guys run off and become great and successful, right? Like, I don't benefit from you guys making any money in your trading account. I don't want to see none of the money from your trading account. I don't want you to answer an email from me telling you I'm going to help you. No, listen, I need you guys to be on a class. I just want you guys to be on the class. If somebody ever inboxes you saying, hey, give me this and I'll do that for you, don't believe it. Just show up to these classes we have every single day, every single week. We're going to empower you. This whole name of this game is us giving you information that can change your life if you allow it to, family. That's all this boils down to, right? I'm not in here trying to sell you nothing. I'm not gonna make any more money or lose any more money if you join or don't join. All right. But the name of the game is, are you happy with what you have? Keep doing what you're doing. If you're not, listen, try something different. Get around a community that's gonna root for you to win. All right. Positive energy. Listen, I watched that Cat Williams interview and he said something to me that was so powerful. He said, God soldiers ain't that few. God soldiers ain't that few. Don't think we not out here winning. All right. Just because you don't see us in the message boards talking about all the great things that God doing for us, don't mean we out here losing. Don't get it twisted. All right. What's understood ain't got to be what. And there you go. So we know in the hood, we call that, listen, underlay for the overlay. Right. But you really want to get to a place where you get around people that want you to win. You don't have a choice. You get around 5 millionaires, you're going to be what? The 6-1. This really is about how bad do you want it? And you got to lean into wanting it even that much more. All right. And I want you guys to really, really get to a place where this just matters more to you than it does to the next person that's trying to deter you from doing this stuff or trying to keep you from actually seeing your goals come into fruition. All right. Now, my bro Nano does mindset calls. He breaks down so many ways of how to manifest properly. He breaks down ways of how to do shadow work on yourself and get into those areas where you know you're flawed and you got to work on those dark parts of you. He does such a great job at telling his testimony to empower you to know that it's okay to know you ain't got it all figured out, right? Most of us didn't learn about credit until we were in our late 20s and early 30s, right? Our parents did the best they could. Here we are coming in like, bro, was y'all even paying attention? Like, I got to learn all this stuff from scratch, right? We don't want to do that to our babies, right? Some of y'all go home every day from work, look your kids in the face and say, I'm going to get us out of this. We ain't always going to be in here scrapping and scraping to get over to the next level. And now's the time to start stepping in because I just told you guys, big companies are about to dump trillions. Let me go back up here for a second. Right now, there's $2.3 trillion in the cryptocurrency space. Guess how much of it's inside of Bitcoin right now? Over half is sitting inside of Bitcoin right now. If that's not telling you these people are on the hunt and they not slowing down. And guess what? I ain't seen no commercials telling you to buy Bitcoin because the government getting it. I ain't seen no pamphlet showing you how to set up your wallet. I ain't seen nobody on the street corner saying, hey, let's all do this together. But I sure seen a bunch of distractions. I sure know everything that's going on with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. I sure know every argument that Cat Williams done had. How convenient there's a distraction have you guys noticed every week it's a new distraction? It's never been this bad. I was listening to a book by Neville Goddard. I'm going to pass it to you, Nano. He says, the way Andrew Carnegie made all his money was by simply sitting down and focusing on one thing. And now, guess what they do to you? They make it so hard for you to sit down and focus. I know folks that don't even like to meditate because they say it's too hard. I'm going to leave that right there for you. Now, Nano, I love you, brother. You know, anytime you need me on a call, we could do another one of these where we could really like go hard in the paint and break this down for like some hours and go hard in the paint. Because you know me, listen, I'll talk all day if you let me, bro. Don't let me get on here with Tyrone, boy. It'll just be like comic view up in here. We'll be in here just cracking jokes the whole time. But I appreciate you, bro, for having me on. I appreciate you for allowing me to just bring value. And I know we got, a limited amount of time. Everybody in here is different time zones. Everybody might be hungry. I know some of y'all stomachs probably sound like humpback whales right now. But I just want to tell y'all, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I can't wait to see you on the Go Live calls with myself and Mike Sotero and Nick Gomez. I'm telling you, when you get on these calls, it's a vibe. Like, it's a whole vibe. We have so much fun and just hanging out. I see you, Miss Hernandez, over there with the 2-step. We have such a ball on our calls, man. Like, I want you guys to really just come in, tap in with us. It's always a bunch of fun, man. And like I said, when we have the big events, oh my, it's a movie. It's a movie. Like, you guys don't know, like, you might think, oh, that company's a bunch of hype and rah, rah, rah. No, it's about vibration lifting. Yeah, we're having a good time because we're all raising our vibrations so we can manifest better, right? You can't manifest from a low vibration, fam. You gotta step into it, and you gotta be intentional, right? You, like Bruce Lee says, you need emotional content. So when you see people at these events and they jumping up and down, that's emotional content to help their dreams come into fruition. But some of y'all might not be on that type of time. You know, y'all ain't vibing with that kind of energy. But for those who are, you found your tribe, you found your home, and we welcoming you, family. I see you, Playboy. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pass it back over to you now. You there, bro? Let me see here. Let me see. I don't even know if Nano even in here no more. Let me see. He might not be. I don't even see his name no more. All right. Well, if Nano's not on, I'll go ahead and wrap. Oh, there he is right there. I see him down there. Boom. There we go. Let's do that. And boom. Make host. There we go. Let's see here. Boom.
Got it, bro. Now I thought you was about to end it without me, bro.
No, I had to look. I had to scroll a little bit. We all good though, bro. I appreciate you having me on, man. Like, and I'm loving this background. You are looking like you just took a bank hostage and decided to do the whole call from inside the bank.
Nah, bro. Nah, never. You know what's crazy? I want to see, yo, do you got some time for a couple questions? Because we still got a couple on the call. It's day 3. Might as well make it a good one, bro. Just a quick 2 questions for the fam, 2 or 3 questions.
Yeah, as long as it's about my grandmother's macaroni and cheese recipe, we can kick about anything.
Yo, so look, bro, I wanted to ask you this. I was thinking about this. What was the high in terms of the total market cap for all of crypto the last time it went all the way up? Do you know what do you remember how much trillions was it? Because I know right now we're like at 2 trillion. What was the high for that?
Yeah, the last time we got close, it was a little over 3 trillion. It wasn't like 3.5. It was like a little over like 3.2, somewhere in there. Because even now, like, we're getting back close to it. We haven't hit all-time high, but there was so much already inside of Ethereum and Bitcoin, a lot of the alts. So it was like right around that 3 trillion mark.
Okay. So being that there's probably so many people on this call that are brand new to crypto, they're probably hearing all about the news. They're seeing it on Instagram. They're seeing it on their Twitters. All their friends are talking about it. If someone's a beginner, brand new, they jumped on this call for the first time, like, what should be like the next 2 or 3 steps that someone that is brand new should be taking towards getting into this space?
Oh, man. So listen, community. I'm telling you, community. Like, everybody thinks, oh, I'm just gonna go on YouTube and get it on. I'm gonna be gangster enough and get it done in the freeway. I'm telling you, if maybe Scott could probably do it because he's got traps like a beast right there. I'm proud of you, bro. You've been putting in work. But everybody else, I need you guys to come into the classes. I need you to get around the community. I need you guys to come in here and say, hey, I'm humble enough to know I need to be around people that can uplift me and speed up my learning curve. That's number 1. Number 2 is security. Yeah, the games are lit. Yeah, we gonna see a bunch of money flow in. Everybody's excited and all of that. Some of y'all doing the Jerome dance from Martin. I don't want you coming in here. Yeah, see, Joya got that joke. I don't want everybody coming in here thinking, oh, I'm about to come in and get all of this money and I don't have to keep myself safe, because like I just showed you guys, or how they just proved my point for me, the scammers are coming out of the woodworks. They're gonna try to take your crypto by any means necessary. And our greatest asset is education, and our biggest downfall is education. Not enough people understand the market fully enough to do the security part first. Having the right emails, having the right wallets, knowing where to store your crypto, knowing where not to store your crypto, right? So community, number 1. Number 2 is security. And number 3 is really just holding yourself to a certain standard of how you want to participate. Do you want to just get a little bit of the game, or you want to come in here and just strip that bad boy off the bone and be like, I got everything I needed to get and I'm ready for the next run because I can duplicate that process now. I've been in the community. I've seen it done. I understand where I messed up at. I've been held accountable for the things that I could have done better. And now the next bull run, I can really come in here and take the bull by the horns, as it were, and benefit from it. And the thing is, too, guys, like, I think almost underrated quality here is the leadership that you get when you join this company. Like, I'm telling you, people say, oh, man, I got to pay a subscription. And I'm like, look, some of y'all will go out and spend $200 on a dinner. Some of y'all will go out and spend $200 on some gym shoes. Some of y'all go out and spend $200 on an outfit. And if I say, hey, it might cost you $200 to learn something that could change your life. Oh, no, man. I got college payments, and then I got, You know, I got this fungus thing going on. I'm like, I don't care about none of that. If you really want to come into this space, if you want to master a skill, you're coming in with the right people. Like this company's been in business over 10 years. All right. You don't get to that place by having folks just willy-nilly not learning nothing. Like I'm telling you, listen, a little bit of my story when I joined IM, I was going through some really, really hard times. And I can tell you guys, mentorship, community, and the information that I got here helped change my life. Right. And I mean, and it's not just in the fact of, oh, the information was so great. It was the people that were holding me accountable. I didn't want to let them down. You ever been on a team? Anybody ever play like basketball, baseball, volleyball, right? Football? When you have a team, you feel it's a different type of fight. It ain't just you scrapping. It's a different type. Somebody to the left of you was saying, hey, I got you if you fall and you got me if I fall. That's a different type. It do something to you up in here, right? When somebody's looking at you saying, I got you, don't worry, we're gonna win, right? When you got that kind of fight in you, it's a different type of feeling. So when I tell you guys, I'm standing next to a Nano Torres, I'm standing next to a Matt, a Matt Rose, I'm standing next to a Brandon Boyd, I'm standing next to a Tyrone Foster, right? That's a different type of fight. And listen, people come in, they try to copy what IM got going on. Everybody wants to be the next big thing. We know what we are. We know God put us here for a reason. Listen, you can't compete when you can't compare. This is why the people come into these kind of chats trying to do all the little mess they do. I laugh at it now because I'm like, boy, we've been doing this thing for so long. Y'all can't stop. We vibrate too high for y'all to even mess with that.
Facts. No, that's beautiful, bro. And look, I want you to get rid of this big misconception that people have. And it was one that I had, a lot of people think that they need a lot of money to start investing. Can you tell them the power of, small compounds, even if it's $5, $10, $20, even something, but don't miss out on the way. Because I remember I jumped on this call, Curt, in 2021, bro, around 2021, 2022. I remember being on that call and you said something and you said to me, you gave me this breakthrough and you was like, yo, right now we are experiencing the biggest wealth transfer that the world has ever seen, probably the biggest wealth transfer that we will ever see in our lifetimes. And if we miss this one, we'll spend the rest of our days regretting it. So can you talk about how important it is to even just get started with even just a little bit, because it makes all the difference long term?
Big facts. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Karina because I see her vibration is so high she can't even hold her emotions. So I definitely want to salute you, fam, because I'm telling you, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Like, listen, how many of you guys have been on my Go Live channel, my Go Live calls? Raise your hand real quick. If you've ever seen me cry on my Go Live, raise your hand. You listen. I'm a crybaby, bro. Like I'm telling you, because I wasn't born with a silver spoon. So when I saw what this market and what this opportunity did for me, I felt like a superhero. I was like, I can save my community, right? Like I was super hyped because I realized this was something I could share with everybody. Because that's one thing I realized, like when anybody who's ever been down, you don't ever want to see nobody else down. It's like a responsibility that get put on you. Like, I can't let nobody go through what I went through. That was a lot. If I can help you, I'm gonna help you. Right. So it's a different type of fight. So when I see somebody like Karina having that emotional feeling, I'm like, no, I know what that is. You ain't gotta say, you can say less, fam, but I will say this. When you're coming into this space, the misconception is, yes, I gotta have a whole bunch of money to make a bunch of money. No. The beautiful thing about crypto is these smaller projects can blow up. Like last run, there was a project called Matic, aka Polygon. When we talked about this project, it was at a penny. Right. And a lot of students came in and grabbed Matic and it went from a penny to $3. Now, if you don't understand what that meant for a lot of people that put like $20 in that project, $5 in that project, $10 in that project, that was game changer for them. Because when it hit 2 cents, their money doubled. Right. When it hit 4 cents, it tripled. It hit $3. Let's just entertain that for a minute. It hit $3. All right. I see you, baby Hernandez. Let's go. Let the kids get the knowledge too. So it's all about making sure that you guys have the proper approach to this. And the thing is, we show you guys which product, like we have a portfolio list. I would show y'all the portfolio list, but y'all got to come to the class, man. I almost spilled the beans on the call for the free ball. Right? Like I want you guys to come to the class because the problem is I can show you the portfolio list. I could, but the problem would be you would try to come in and blindly just buy everything. And that's where you're going to mess up because you think, oh, I got his list. I got all the secret. No, you don't. You got a watch list and you don't know how to navigate the watch list. I gave you a map and you don't even know where the treasure at. right? You so busy trying to hurry up and skip to the line. I'm gonna be when I first found about IM, y'all, I tried to steal it. I ain't even gonna lie. I went on a Russian site and tried to translate it and put a fake password. And it was like, no, sir, you better go pay for that. And I knew it was worth it. I knew it was, I went to a meeting, I got in. I'm telling you all the truth. I tried to get it for the low lows. And I was so glad I paid for it because it really changed my life. And I tell people, Les Brown was owning something when he said, you can pay now or you can pay double later. And a lot of people that are trying to come in and skip the line and scam people and do all these nefarious things, they're going to pay double later. And some of y'all that's in here, that's like, man, I've been in here for the last few months and the last few weeks, and it ain't clicking for me yet. I don't know what I'm missing yet. You haven't fully committed yourself to being a student and being humble enough to ask more questions. Listen, be okay with being stupid for a minute, okay? Because I know Nano goes in rooms, he don't know none of the stuff they talking about, and he sit there with his notepad, and he get to writing with them fancy shoes on and that nice turtleneck, and don't nobody question him because he look like he's supposed to be there, all right? I'm telling you, if you ever seen Nano's here in person, it's magical. It's magical. But I want you guys to really know, inside of this space that we're in right now, please be humble. Don't be ashamed of coming in with a small amount of capital. It don't take a lot. And like I said, we hold your hand. We show you, hey, this is where you want to start. This is how you want to enter. Once you start seeing those gains, this is how you want to take profit. This is how you want to trickle those profits into different assets. And now you're starting to raise the level of security you have in which assets you hold. You don't start off with something great and take it down to a riskier project. You take the gains from the risky stuff and you trickle it up. And we show you which projects deserve the attention as the adoption flows into the market. All right. Because you're going to see big companies adopting blockchains left and right. I've been looking at all these different chats I'm in. There's so many NDAs, these non-disclosure agreements that's about to drop, that's about to get voided. And you're going to start seeing commercial after commercial, advertisement after advertisement for all these crypto projects. And you're going to be like, man, I wish I knew about these a year ago. And half the students in here are already like, I was in that class. I got that already. Like, y'all not worried. Y'all excited right now because y'all know what's coming, right? And my question to you guys is this. One of the biggest assets in the world is real estate. And here's the kicker. Blockchain, Web3, it hasn't even gotten dented by real estate yet. What happens when they start making properties a part of tokens, right? When you can get a whole property as an NFT, right? When you can split a property up into multiple NFTs, and now every holder benefits from the rent or benefits from people staying in a hotel that's an NFT. Ooh, right? We haven't even scratched the surface of crypto yet. And some of y'all so focused on the NFT market's a big picture of a doggy. I'm like, bro, stop. Stop. Like, we got way bigger fish to fry. And some of y'all are just too caught up on the small stuff that they keep spoon feeding you. You're not seeing the bigger picture, family. It's coming.
Yeah, bro. And you know, it's funny you say that because I remember someone once told me, they said, yo, right now crypto is optional, but one day it's going to be mandatory.
Facts.
That's when everybody's going to be like, man, I should have jumped on a couple years ago because now it's mandatory. Now I got to make payments with crypto. Now I go to the stores and I can pay with crypto. Like, we haven't even got to that yet. And I think that people need to start seeing that vision more long term because we're going from, you know, that physical world to that, you know, with the metaverse and everything.
What happens when your passport becomes an NFT?
I think you know what an NFT is, bro, because I promise you, there's 400 plus people on this call. More than half don't know what an NFT is really. So
okay,
can you break it down for them really quick? Because I know we just talking like if people know what crypto and NFT.
I know, right? We in here just like, we in here just broing out. All right, so NFT stands for non-fungible token. You can Google it and everything when I'm done with it. Listen, I love the fact that Sienna's over here writing like crazy. She didn't even look back up. She's like, okay, spell fungible.
Let's give them some value, bro. We got to make up for the spammers, man. So we're going to give them some value.
Yeah, yo, listen, man, you know I do this, bro. This like sitting, I'm about to pour some Kool-Aid in a minute. Like, all right, so what we about to watch? About to...
10:30.
So non-fungible token simply means that something like Bitcoin that's divisible, there's 21 million Bitcoin that'll be in existence. With NFTs, there's a small amount of NFTs that will ever exist in a certain batch. So let's say if I wanted to go see a movie, right? And they gave me a movie ticket, they gave me one movie ticket. If I rip that movie ticket in half and try to go in with myself and my date, I'm probably going to get dumped in the parking lot. All right. They're not going to let me in. Okay. That's how NFTs work. You can't rip that NFT in half and share it, right? With Bitcoin, there's multiple pieces and it can be shared amongst up to 21 million people. So when you look at NFTs, it's simply just showing you, hey, this could be a collectible. This could be a one-off. This could be something that is unique to the blockchain. And this is why I said eventually things like your identification, things like your passport, things like artwork, right, could be an NFT, right? Imagine somebody took a Michael Jordan rookie card and said, hey, we're going to scan this, put it on a blockchain, and get rid of the actual physical one. This is the only existing part of this coin or this just card as a NFT. That Michael Jordan rookie card could be worth millions of dollars. If you don't believe me, there's a website I want y'all to go to when we get off this call. It's called NBA Top Shot. Okay. NBA Top Shot is really cool because guess what? It's the NBA selling licensed moments. Yeah. So when LeBron James hits a game-winning three-pointer in the playoffs, it becomes a moment on the blockchain, and the NBA are selling them already. The players didn't even know this existed. Yeah. There's another website. It's called NFL All Day. When Patrick Mahomes threw that game-winning touchdown, it became a moment on the NFL's blockchain, and they're selling them already. I wonder how much that's going to be worth in the next few years, because it's never going to be bent. It's never going to be broken. It's never going to get wet. It's going to be in mint condition forever. All right. There's another website called UFC Strike. You can buy Israel Adesanya on him knocking somebody out, and you got that moment on the blockchain forever. And it's licensed. This ain't no picture of no monkey. This ain't no kitty cat. This ain't no dog photo. This is a real person that fights, and there's a limited amount of each moment. There is literally a LeBron James moment right now that's worth $1.2 million on that NBA Top Shot website. Yeah. Wow. Those are NFTs. And guess what? The news ain't talking about them. It ain't no commercials for them. Ain't nobody hyping them up. But guess what's going to happen in 5 to 10 years? There's going to be a backlog of first edition moments, new moments, brand new players. Players are going to retire. It's going to be on the blockchain. And those moments that nobody wanted to look at are going to become historical. And they're going to be mint condition. And only the owners and a few of the players will have them. And if you were paying attention, you'd have been involved with it too.
Yeah, no, you just gave us a lot of free value right there.
Oh, bro, that ain't, listen, wait till you come to the class.
They don't even know that so how many times a week do you go live? So people join right now, how many times a week do they get you?
Okay, so Monday I do a double up, because I like to start the week. I want to start the week strong. I learned that from Nano. So Monday I do 2 classes. I got one at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard where we go over portfolio watch. We talk about a few things that are happening in the market. Do we want to change our approach to what we're doing in our portfolio this week? We want to stay the course. And then at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard, 9 o'clock PM, I'm doing a mindset call. Learned that from Nano. I want to make sure that we can get everybody starting the week off with the right vibration, right? We do a lot about, how to keep the right mindset to maintain certain things, because getting it is not as hard during the bull market. We all know everybody looks like a genius when the market's going up, but it's the maintaining the mindset to keep that wealth present in your life, right? Because people think, oh, I got the bag. Okay, can you maintain the bag? That's a whole nother conversation, right? You can ask Nano, going chairman is one thing. Maintaining chairman is a completely different thing. Right? So it's always about getting the right energy for both stages, and then being able to handle dips in your portfolio, right? So if you can't handle the ups, you can't handle the downs. So we talk about all of that on mindset. And then on Wednesday, I do a call with Mike together. We break down things. We kind of keep things simple. We want to introduce all the new students properly, breaking down a few entries, ideas, things that we may think are beneficial for you guys' portfolio. And then on Thursdays, we just nerd out for like an hour. We just use a bunch of big words and confuse everybody, and they just keep hitting ones like they know what we're talking about, and it makes us feel good. That's pretty much what happens on Thursday.
Yo, last question I want to ask you, bro. I don't even think we really talked about it, but one of the biggest blessings that I have in my life, I always tell people, and people ask me, yo, what are things that you grateful for? And one of the things I'm grateful for is Swipe Coin, dog.
Bruh.
Let me tell you why I'm grateful for Swipe Coin, bro. So Swipe Coin is an app for everybody that's on this call. Swipe Coin is an app that you can download in your app store. And it's an app that sends you notifications to your phone telling you when to buy and sell in the crypto markets. It tells you about, potential investments that you can hold long term. It's like having Curt Kobane in your pocket, having Mike Sortero. It's having all the top educators in your pocket, basically letting you know what to do within these crypto markets. Curt, can you talk a little bit about that app in particular and how valuable that could be for the average person that's working a job, full-time student, full-time mom? Like, why is that app so valuable right there? And then we'll wrap it up with that. And if you want to show us as well, you can.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think I gave you back the host. It's all, you can pull it up if you want to. I know you got the host now.
Yeah, I got it. I'll pull it up.
When you guys are getting involved with an opportunity like this, like you wouldn't be able to tap into the people that got the answers right away. Like you don't want to be waiting, like, oh man, he won't go on until tomorrow, or I gotta wait until later on, or I gotta watch the recording. When you're on Swipecoin, you're gonna get ideas the moment we see them. The moment we're looking at that market get in position, because here's the thing: not every move in the market is a money move, right? In the hood, we call that sitting still on Wednesdays, right? You don't go outside on Wednesday. But when you understand that every day in the market isn't always a money move, you start thinking to yourself, okay, if I know every move isn't a money move, what are the money moves? And that's the beauty of what we got here. You see these pictures of these charts, and you got Nick Gomez, you got Mike Sotero, you got Charlie, you got Danny, and they're breaking down different setups inside the market. And you're going to get insight from people that literally do this every day, all day, and it's their passion. All right. Could you
look at this one right here that it was called out last week on Bitcoin when it was 50,000? Talk about that.
Come on, bro. So now we had, I think Danny dropped this one. Yeah, we were just talking about this on the call. When Danny sees an idea, he'll set it up for you guys. He'll give you guys the entry points. He'll tell you, hey, this is the best spot you guys want to potentially get in. And if you miss it, we got one more at the bottom that you can take as well. And you see that little line at the very bottom is another area where he says the price goes past that line at the bottom, trades over with, it's invalidated. We're not going to run with this one. We'll find a better one. Don't worry about it. And inside the rules that you guys can't see right now, inside the rules, we're only risking 1 to 2% of our account. But when we're right, we're going to make 3 to 4 to 5 to 6% of our account. So you think about that. If I'm only risking 1%, but in a win, I'm going to make 3%. Every time I win, it wipes out 3 losses. So mathematically, if my strategy is better than 50%, I'm profitable. Are you understanding what I'm telling you guys? Because I know women lie, men lie, but them numbers, okay? So mathematically, every time we take a setup, it needs to be a 3-to-1 setup. I need to make at least 3 times what I'm risking. That's all we talk to you guys about.
And this is from day-to-day trading. This is not investing into crypto. This is trading crypto. Because people don't, I think there's a lot of people on this call that don't know that they can actually trade crypto and they can actually invest into crypto. So talk a little bit about that as well, bro.
That's a really good question, because sometimes we kind of glaze over that. Inside of what I teach portfolio building. So I'm the guy that comes in and teaches you about wallets and security and holding the coin and riding the bull run and understanding the projects and the development and the different protocols and all the different things that are plugging into crypto. What's going on with VeChain? What's going on with Polkadot? What's going on with Cardano? Did Solana get a new update? What's going on with ETH? They dropped EIP 1559. What's the new protocol? Is it going to help the layer 2 solutions? Are they going to drop proto dank sharding? Like, I'm the guy that nerds out and loses breath explaining all of the new things that are happening in crypto. And then when you get to somebody like a Nick Gomez, a Mike Sotero, a Danny, they're going to break down entry points. Hey, Bitcoin's pulling into a zone. We got an idea right here, right? Every day we got something called live analysis. Every day you get to sit down with 4 of our top crypto educators, and they're going to show you step by step. This is a setup here. This is a setup here. This is a setup here. And you get to take those opportunities with you every day. And then outside of that, you still got the app that's going to break down daily entries. And then we have our long-term entries where we're going to get portfolio side, and you're going to get the actual spot live market side every day, in and out, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP ideas popping up inside the app.
Sheesh, bro. We're so grateful for that app, man. Thank you so much for taking the time to jump on this call. I wanted to wrap it up there at 10:30. I know that, you know, a lot of people started getting in after 9:30. So I wanted to give everybody that jumped in a little bit late, just a little bit of extra value, bro. But thank you again, bro. We wrapped up day 3 with a bang, bro. We put in 450 first. I mean, we put in 350 first day, 450 yesterday, and then we did over like 510 people today, bro. This 3-day boot camp was absolutely blessing, bro. And I just want to thank you for staying with me this whole entire time. You've been on here since 9, bro, with me, you know. So,
bro, you know, I was gonna stay anyway. You could have sat here and talked about like spaghetti. I'd have been like, so you add tomato sauce? Like, I'd have been all in, bro. Like, this is my love, man. I tell people all the time, like, after you get so immersed inside of, you know, learning and developing yourself and reading the books and all of that, it's hard to be around other people. Like, raise your hand if you go out with people and you feel weird now. Like, I just can't be. It's too much low vibrational conversations. I got to be around this kind of energy. So this for me is like a pleasure, bro. I love coming over here and just hanging out, vibing out, and just really experiencing this stuff. And some of you guys that are new, that have been, you know, praying for something to come into your life, hoping somebody can sit down with you. Some of you guys, I just need guidance. Hey, hello, we're here. We're waiting to kick it with you. You got to make a decision. That's
Yep.
all it boils down to. So you got myself, you got Charlie, you got Danny, you got Nick, you got Mike, you have Nancy, you have Corinne, you have a ton of other educators inside of what we do here. Not to mention the stock side of it right now. I don't know if anybody's seen the S&P 500. It has been jumping out the gym. All right, bless you, Ray. Like, you got all of this stuff going on right now inside the stock market, and everybody's sitting back saying crypto, crypto, crypto. I'm like, stock market's at all-time highs. We got all of that inside of stocks and crypto, and you're going to benefit from the mentorship that we have here as well. Like, you guys may not know, we do these big events. Like, we're going to have another one coming up soon in Mexico. We got another one going on in AZ. These big events, it's after the event, we all hang out and vibe. We sit and talk, we kick it, we have power. I remember the last time we had it, we hung out. I don't even think I made it back to the room. We stayed out just talking. We were out in like Switzerland, bro. I was going from coffee shop to coffee shop to coffee shop. I'm like, do you guys sleep here? Like, what are we doing?
I already know how it be, bro. I mean, you remember back in West Palm, you know, we was getting.
Yes, bro. See, you see the smiles. Like, we know, like, you don't rest. Like, everybody's so excited when we all get together. It's like, you ever like went to a family reunion and you see your favorite cousin? It's like that every event. Like, you like, ah! And after that, it's a party the whole weekend. We just sitting around vibing, high vibrational conversations, talking about wealth, talking about mindset, talking about love and family and community. Like, it's like, I always say, like, the company's like church for money. Like, it helps you vibrate at the frequency to bring wealth to you. Like, I can't describe it no better than that.
Nah, thank you, bro. This was an amazing call. What a way to wrap that up. Guys, thank you guys so much. I know the chat is off, but, you know, follow my brother Curtis Kobane on Instagram. What's your Instagram, broski?
So I'll pull it up here for you guys real quick. I always try like to give y'all like one of my backgrounds. It's just blockchain Kobane, but it's scammers on that too, bro. Like, it's when I tell you, it's like they just non-stop it nowadays, bro. Like, it's a whole thing. Like, I can't even like, let me see if I can put this one up for you guys. So at the top, yeah, it'll show my, yeah, there you go. Boom. You guys can see my little picture floating around at the top. It's just blockchain Kobane, all one word.
Blockchain Kobane. There you go, guys. Look, man, thank you, Kobane. We appreciate you, bro. Guys, get back to the person that invited you. Let them know that you guys are ready to get started with this amazing opportunity. We have a ton of spots available for people. March Madness has officially started tomorrow, and we are just extremely blessed. We have doors open for people all around the world. You know, we're getting people started. Hundreds of people have already got started with the academy and with the community. So whoever invited you on this call, get back to them, get your questions answered. Let's take this to the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Kobane, any last words, bro, before we go?
I love y'all. I can't wait to see you guys in the chat. Listen, if you didn't get any value from here, I pray for you. Hopefully you come up on the next one. I'll see you guys. Let's get this back. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. God bless everybody. Have a blessed night, guys. Thank you for participating in the 3-day masterclass.
Introducing IM Academy's Stock and Cryptocurrency course, a groundbreaking educational course designed to empower students with the education and confidence to excel in the dynamic worlds of stocks and cryptocurrencies. Our course is meticulously curated to provide a deep understanding of market trends, analysis techniques, and strategies that are essential for achieving consistent gains. With top IM educators and real-time market simulations, students gain invaluable insights into the ever-changing landscape of stocks and cryptocurrencies. With this course, you will learn strategies that enhance your ability to analyze and evaluate market indicators and to best inform your trading experience. At IM Mastery Academy, we've been teaching for over 10 years. Join us today to unlock the secrets of stocks and cryptocurrency and position yourself for a brighter future.